Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary E03 Let's Play. We continue for episode 3 from turn 20 in the summer season of 198. So last time we defeated Ma Teng's faction. He's still alive. We left the army and pieced out with him. We're going to shift command over to Li Jue, who has both reach and flexibility for extra replenishment and extra mobility. And then the army is going to head towards the borders with Han Sui, as we're going to take over his western territories next, pick up Anding and grab ourselves some food. Meanwhile, our rebel hunting army is going to get recalled, and I believe they need to be at Jincheng next turn, as we're about to have yet another rebellion. We'll be ready for it. We'll basically summon them here and have them take them down. Now, we could do sort of a shuffling of having Peng De come out early. We have to pay for the mustering eventually anyways. This way, when we do summon the force next turn, they will be ready to move with full movement, because Peng De already spent a turn here. Meanwhile, let's pop a few buildings. Can we go tall? We have 10 food and we are gonna get more, so we technically could. But we also are in the process of upgrading Wudu, so that might have to wait, and that means there's nothing to build. And we just have to go next turn, I think. There's not much to do. No one's really approaching us. We're not really in any tough wars. Zanba is a, non-starter, no threat. He Yi has no threat. Duosi, Shamoke, no threat. Zhang Yan, maybe he'll land. But he does have to go through some territories to get to us, and we might see a surprise army pop over, or either here or have to land over here. It's not really a big deal, so I think we'll be okay. Let's take a look at turncoats. Looks like no one interesting. Any potential trade? We do have an open trade agreement, but that's with Han Sui only, so unfortunately that's not going to work. Sun Ce is too low in value, and that's pretty much it. We are defending our vassals, so we're actually trustworthy now, which is a good start. We'll keep a close eye on intimidation. If it's close to being maxed, we'll use it to make Liu Yan and Cao Cao our best friend, so we can focus on the north in the beginning. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's much else to worry about. Anyone unhappy with us? Seems like 49 currently, or 36 is the low bar. We'll just monitor that as we go forward. Ma Teng's faction could try to colonize the gate pass. Liu Bu peace out with Liu Bei after stealing most of his land. Zanba is wiped by yellow turbans. So much for being in a war with us. Alright, we're gonna take this army. And we're gonna head over here. Looks like that would be the shortest path, even though we would be on some pretty bad terrain for a bit. That looks good. Jingzhou. Right, I kind of want to upgrade. Let's do it. Jincheng, not Jingzhou. Over here, same thing on both fronts. I think we get the city upgrade for all 3 settlements. We have enough food for that. That's going to be a rebellion next turn. What we're going to do is we're going to summon 2 generals. I'm gonna have her command. Actually, there is a decent item here. Do we have patience on anyone? No. So the higher rank here would be better. And we're gonna summon our 3rd general back at Hanzhong, which is our little silk trader here. And they will get prepared for another fight next turn. So we're just going to be shuffling our guys around. Jingzhao is going to get one, so that group can take care of both. I'm going to recall all 3 here. And basically everyone's going to be on rebel hunting missions for the next few turns. And that's where we get our intimidation. Hua Tuo, the legendary doctor, is in Lu Bu's faction. He's super generic in game though. And I really have no desire to picking him up. Alright, looks fine. We have Ma Chao sitting around doing nothing. But I'm not sure if right now is a good time for another army. We could consider it. It would be this strategist with the Burrent trait, Ma Chao, and most likely Peng De. Stubborn, dutiful, pretty good roster of traits, good skill tree on both of them. It could be a waste of overlap, but who else? Maybe Luo Jun. Right, Luo Jun with double Burrent general with Ma Chao as the cavalry. But then we would need a couple more rebel hunting generals, right? No, actually we don't, because if we pull them, Pang De, Lady Wu, Shizun Rui can be the rebel hunters, and we can pull a new stack. And the new stack can hunt from Jincheng, go north, take Wei, and then sail to Shuofang from behind, and we can speed it up that way. Yeah, so I believe we don't have any extra deployment. But next turn we should have 1. So Ma Chao comes out next turn, and we get it going. I'm going to keep her assignment on for this turn, because we don't have to cancel it until the turn after. But I think that's going to be the best way to handle things. That is not a great deal for us. We can give him a different deal next turn. Or maybe we should actually butter up Liu Yan now. Another faction destroyed. Just seeing if there's a chance of a bandit character that is a sentinel. Or anyone with good traits. Ooh, that is a good satisfaction item. Maybe we can use that if it comes down to a pinch. Luo Jun has the best capture rate. Do we have any items on these? Yes, we do. Nothing great. But it would be nice to get some items. Lady Wu needs the experience. And we'll grab Shizun Rui. Alright, we can reach this army, but we would overflow by 2 points, so let's get a deal done first. We're just gonna speak to Cao Cao or Liu Yan in this case. And see if we can maybe get some money from the deal. I don't really want his son. We go non-aggression with that. And does he have any items? Nope. We can take cash. So essentially, we can take close to that. Or I can give up a bit of this and pick up some points back. I don't need to give up anything. I can throw him deals once, you know, every 2-3 turns, depending on how fast we get our intimidation. Alright, we're going to drop back to 62, but this fight's going to put us back to 72. And we got the level up on Lady Wu, which hopefully get us more authority and more satisfaction points. Also make her unbreakable as well. Not enough to push that over. And we also don't have any items that can help in this case. She's pretty much decked out. We could use a title. She's not exactly the happiest either. So maybe 15 points of authority. Now, she doesn't need any desire for higher office decreases. So maybe we'll look for something else. Range damage. I mean, that's 10 points. 10 points authority for 100 salary versus 15 points for 200. Yeah, we can do this. The 5% range damage isn't really going to do too much for anyone, so let's just boost her as well as boost this for 1 point of satisfaction for everyone else in the faction. And that's going to do it for us. Let's see, the next rebellion will do -22. Jin Zhao 2 turns. This is 3 turns, so we'll stay here. We'll fight the next spawn here, get recalled, and go over there afterwards. Should be good. They're moving. I think we take this and we head over here. We picked up intuition last time because we wanted the industry percentage. I could also give his units guerrilla deployment. Do we really need Guosi to fight? I'm actually okay with the generals not fighting. We can just use our units. And basically I want patience quickly. So do I want guerrilla deployment for this? The good thing is I can protect the units, put them in position, because right now they can't guerrilla deploy, but they can. Yeah, so let's do that actually. Let's fix that mismatch. Uldu's not going to get administrator anytime soon, so I think we can build. Let's get in building here, and then we'll upgrade this one more time. Alright, we're making decent money. And we can definitely afford Ma Chao as a new army set up here. So we're going to summon him with our last seasonal deployment. We're going to change a few units. We like the Tiang units. And everything else can go. This way he's not going to get any lack of purpose. He does have a rivalry in the faction with Jashu. Okay, that's fine. They're not going to be in the same army. Ooh. That might be an item that we can consider putting on Lady Wu instead of the +2 points of public order, which is actually very good too. Especially if we can get Discourse of the State. I mean, the combo is pointless because it's an administrator one, but Discourse itself is 5%. Corruption reduction. For 2 points authority, it's probably not worth it. The public order is gonna, pace ourselves with the rebellion, so I think we'll keep that. And that is not going to change. I don't want to become anyone's vassal. Let's continue. It's not terrible. It's now 3.5, and we're not really going to fight Sun Ce. I mean, we are related by blood. I'm married to his widowed mother, which means we're off the table for any sort of marriage for his sister. That's not a bad deal. Supplement our income a little bit more, and we can declare war on them the turn after. It'd be nice in spring season. Give Cao Cao... I mean, Cao Cao's missing, I think, 11 food. Do we declare now? I think we actually do declare the war now. Not a lot of reasons to wait. We would be in enemy territory for a turn, but we have enough supplies for that. So we politely declare. We forgot to cancel the assignment, unfortunately. And then we need to sub Luo Jun out of here. And give them Pang De. They'll still stay here because of the rebellion going to happen in Jingzhou this turn. But because we're below this limit, we're gonna have to tweak this a little to slow down the rebellion in Hanzhong. We'll still get it in Jingzhou, and that'll be perfect. Alright. We can upgrade this one more time. Wait for your new friends. They'll both come off cooldown. She has mercenary. Oh, right. She was the wife of Sun Ce. We have one of Sun Ce's sons as well. Definitely a lot of family. Oh, she left. She left Ma Teng's faction. Wait, Hua Yanli, not Hua Lanli. Very similar name. It's a Y instead of a L. And we don't need her. Alright, I think we are good.
我方有份提案，如此拒绝，真是无礼。
That is a lot of generals. That is a bandit. We could invest in her. The only problem is she's 49 years old, and she will need to hit rank 3, 4, 5, 6 for us to get Poison Volley, and that's going to take perhaps too long. Another bandit. What happened? Faction get wiped? See, this is much better. Rank 5, we can get it, and we can re-roll her skill tree, which is possible. This is within reach. The question is, I don't trust her, and she's weak. Yeah, maybe it's not meant to be. Alright, instant mustering on those, but on a strategist, I think that's just a waste, and we're gonna get rid of them as well. We might consider picking up something. Ooh, this again. I think we'll pick up this one. Faction heir, it could be, it's probably his wife. Jincheng, this is nice. This is very nice. Construction cost decreases. This is the big question. Do we gamble on a character we don't want? Or do we slow down the rebellion? Which, in my opinion, actually doesn't help us. Because if we slow down the rebellions, we don't get intimidation. It could be someone we don't want. But definitely someone packing with items. Plus 9 authority. Lady Wu's gonna wear that. Gave us one more point. We'll take that and give it to one of our administrators of Jingzhou, who is also in the army. Wudu doesn't have an administrator, or else they could use it. Alright, so let's see what we can do. I'm gonna steal this for stats, because I don't have much going on elsewhere. And then we'll take this for the money. Plus 8 satisfaction. No one's really low. He's the only guy doing assignments. That's fine. $50 points. The bow is quite nice, but he's also having difficulties. Rivalry within the army, rivalry with faction leader. Yeah, that is the biggest issue. He also has friends, so it kind of counterbalances. I can give him this, or actually this, but I don't think it's as good as having the bow. So we're going to pass on that. We'll just unequip it and fire her. We never promised to keep her. We could also execute her, but we'll pass on that. Too much of a hit on satisfaction. We'll just release her. Hit these rebels. No item. Alright, we're over 70. That actually means Wudu's gonna get the next one, and we cannot head over there. We're gonna have to get summoned over there. We have an extra trade we're not using right now. I'm not sure we go all the way to Onyx Dragons. We really do need the school one for the Silk upgrade. Higher tax building. I mean, there's some nice ones here. Eventually, we want the copper mine. We want the mining one. We need an iron mine for that. Guess we could get this. It would give us a few things to build. We'll upgrade this. Alright, we have a lot of extra build slots here. 2. And everything's cheaper this turn too. This, not term, but this year. This will be the biggest increase in income. Let's do that. One more turn till we can increase this. We're losing a bit, but we should get some back. Wondering if we should delay the rebellion in Wudu. Actually, no, I think it's fine. Any of them have items? No. Okay. Oh, we're not taxing here. Give us food. I should swap him. I can build a state workshop, swap him over, and then we can get quicker green buildings. He's going to need a title eventually. So, General with the left. As much instinct as we can get. It's on cooldown. I guess she can keep it. Right, Xiliang calves available. Faction unique unit. Let's spice things up. So she does have fire arrows, but I was thinking we get some juggernauts. I don't want archer militia. Alright. Do we have a administrator job we can give him? Not quite. He does have desire, so maybe this is better. And I want to shift General the right to Ma Chao. We have to kind of shift next turn. This is no longer a very expensive army. We can swap to these two. Let's boost his health. Yeah, there's unfortunately not a lot of satisfaction on this. Because there's base 10 points on these. We'll wait for that. Alright, the armies are ready. Let's just... Hansui wants peace now? 26 points? Does he have nothing? Okay, I guess he might have nothing. I wouldn't say that's a fair deal. Far from it. We could use that. We have to hit them next turn. We have time. Yeah, so far it looks like there's not much resistance. Ooh, we can deflect the blow because we're strong and brave, and we actually gain fame. Solid. We have brave, or yeah, we solid set of traits there. Is this entire thing abandoned? That's a lot of colonizing to do. What about this? Okay, he does have everything there. So we're going to wait till the army gets ready. About 2 turns. And then we'll head out. Meantime, we've got to shuffle this. Yeah, the desire has gone down a little. That minus 50% has activated. Ah, Zhang Yan's surprise army pops over. He's gonna cross over here. That's gonna present a small problem for us. Attacking Jingzhou. We're gonna resummon him in the capital, defend it for us. I can also recall Guosi if we need to. This army needs about 2 more turns. Can we somehow sweet talk him into piecing out with us? 16.3. We can't use any sort of extra points for peace. Not a bad piece of armor. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think it's going to be fine. Let's just continue. It's worked. We didn't do it. Someone else did. Speaking of that, we were late by another turn. But better late than never as we go to 98. Another massive group. Gu Yong, first Prime Minister of Wu. Okay. Another one. This one's safe. This one's young. And this one's one level away from Poison Volley. So we're recruiting this one. Keeping her happy. Yeah, it's going to be a very difficult thing. She's ready rank 4. And we don't have any positions left. It would have to be a pretty big title. We could do something like this. I mean, this is with recently hired as well. She's going to be complaining all the time at this point until she gets a position. We need to rank up and get ourselves some additional positions, at least administrators and whatnot. We can start with 8 points here. I don't want to give these out yet. I guess we'll start with General at the front. Put her at 36 in the beginning. See how she does going forward. She can help us colonize, actually. That way she's on the field. Maybe she should actually fight rebels so she rank up faster. We'll have someone with good mobility do the colonization. Alright, we're at 98, and it looks like we have a second fight. Yes, so we'll use that point first. Map looks very tilted. Cao is still pretty friendly with us. We're not going to talk to him yet. We're in the same coalition. He shouldn't do anything to us. Now we do military access. Wow, he hates that. Do you like Hanzhong? He does. How about you just give us a little bit of payment and we'll sweeten that deal. 24, actually that's high. I was thinking this 18 might be too difficult to get this to work, but it's gonna be like that. We can make this work. Alright, we're gonna do a few things. I don't know if they're coming or not, but which one's gonna defend the capital for us now. The gate pass side looks pretty safe. We're going to chase the second fight, get the value over 70 again. So Pangde is going to go do the colonizing for us. We don't need him to have that. We don't need him to have that. Because he has reach. And then these two will move back with the new bandit girl. And they will hunt rebels, I guess, in Hanzhong now. We're going to recall them. Still no response. We're gonna wait till they're fully ready to move into enemy territory. Alright, we should be good.
势必逃
I
走。
mean, we're gonna fight him eventually. He's in the north.
祝君好运。
Golgun. Yep.
如此一来，
We're gonna be
我们
very
达成
trustworthy
一致。
as we defend our vassals here.
来说说你怎么想的吧。
Become our vassal. It's not off the table. We can do a trade deal. And then what he would have to do is he has to give me this. He can keep those 3 and deal with the looters and be our vassal and be a trade partner. We can give him this because I don't want to. If I'm going to agree to the vassal, I don't actually want his as a faction. I just want the trade set up behind us. I don't want to pay him. I want him to pay me. He doesn't have any money left. Okay. So that's the deal. We get this territory for free. He keeps these 3. We get a trade deal, which I don't know if he can trade with us or not because the river trade, this should connect the trade route, so it should work. And then basically we get a trade partner worth 654 per turn. Yeah, let's do it.
就这样吧。
I mean, fight the looters, sure. Alright, looters took that. That's actually decent news for us. Xiliang gets wiped. Will she join our roster? We signed that deal earlier. Lady Wu doesn't need happiness. Pangde needs happiness. We're gonna side with him. So it doesn't look like Xiliang's hopping over to join us. Huh. Interesting weapon. It's not very strong. And it's not terrible. We can have them sail over, take care of this, and then land over here, grab this, and fight Yuan Shao for us. He decided to sail down to Luoyang. It's port, which is not great news for us. We're gonna have to go back here. I think he can come back. Take us, what, 2 turns to get back? Then we lose this, we just basically
那就快一点吧。
take it back. 17 points. Okay, it's good that he can trade with us. I think it's from this connection and that one, but he lost this piece of land, so technically he doesn't have that anymore. We're gonna get our feet wet here. Alright, rebellion next turn in nowhere. Jingzhao, okay. We'll do something quick so that we can squeeze in another build. We might have to rush that, actually. These 2 finish, upgrade that, upgrade that. Actually, we don't need to rush it. We should be okay. If we get another deployment. We'll do the bandit girl, and then she can start colonizing. 8K a pop for the big settlements and 4K for the little ones. It's gonna be pricey. Alright, we'll let them take it. If they want to fight it. Yeah, the loss of intimidations play the part that hurts the most with any of these fights. Yuan Life to Live. Oh, this is a coalition event against, well, this is historical, but way earlier. Dongzhuo had this option, right? Yuan Shao led the coalition against Dongzhuo. And once he's at war with you, you have the option of killing Yuan Shao's family, which Dongzhuo did do. Basically, whether we want a goodwill or we can kill the family. We actually get more money for imprisoning them and also less relationship. I don't really need the money, nor do I really care about improving the relationship with Yuan Shao. But I still think, let's just go with imprisoning them. Kind of middle of the ground there. Not what we need, so she can just die. Unfortunately, we lost 15 points. And we're still behind. Now, Hanzhong is next. We're going to be at Hanzhong. And then we're going to have to go to Anding right after. They have no siege weapons. They're trapped between two gate passes. Whichever way they go, they're going to have to siege for at least a turn. I will just march on over. Now he can technically recover it himself. If I get it, I might just trade it to him as well. We need food, but I don't need that much food. And plus, Looter is going to get me in the future too. She'll go colonize for us. Not the most glamorous job, but... Okay, we'll queue up the long-term ones, because we get the most time-saving at this point and cost-saving. Alright, that should do it. .5. I mean, if we peace out, we kind of protect our Han settlements, so not a terrible deal. I can give him one food. We're gonna start having more food once we get Anding, so maybe we can get some value back. Does he have armor? Wow. You know, why bother? Alright, we should be good. Gongsun Zan and Yuan Shao, they're like all over the place here. Alright, Lu Bu is trying to return. We can call for aid. He's right in between us. He can block for us. Oh, no longer very friendly to us. We gotta use our next round of intimidation on him. We can march if we're gonna sit directly in Tongay, that's fine. Ooh, that is a good item. So we might consider fighting it manually. Looks like Hansui is thinking about colonizing some land for himself, and we can't have that. Against looters, we lose imperial favor? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think we can do it on March, but we can get to the other side faster. They would probably have to sail as well. Are we keeping this? You know what? Can we do something like this, where I get the horse pasture and you get the food? I can... You know what? I'm not gonna spy on you. That's not useful for me either. That's really not a good piece of armor. I could pay. A little shy about paying cash at this point because we're about to colonize a bunch, but we're making quite a bit as well. Let's see how much food we can spare. 4. Let's do this. He gets the food. We get the cavalry discount, which I think is more valuable. Alright, I think we're good. Faction Council and Reform left to do. Level 4 private workshop. We still don't have a school yet, I know. Maybe when Unding upgrades. We'll try to time it for next spring. She is unhappy. Wait, if we reset her tree, we can get Poison Volley right away. Then we can use her for... we can force a rebellion in Zhang Yan's territory, force him to fight that. I don't actually care about that. Do I want to pay for this? Because I'm about to take this anyways. I'm gonna go with income. Forge Master, it's not a philosopher, it's not a concubine. Those will play it out. We lose a Forge Master, we lose a Forge Master, it's fine. We have one. It's not gonna, we're actually not gonna equip the other one either because we need the public order increase. -6. Unding is next. We can actually just run over there. Jingzhou, Unding. Busy times. Yeah, they have offensive ambush sitting inside the settlements played best. We'll set sail again. Let's continue. Against the Obey. I mean, I don't mind helping him. I also don't mind marrying Talpi when he comes of age. Almost kind of want to give him some stuff and make it 5 points. It's only plus 13. You know what? We're just not going to help him. If Cao Cao start losing and we take out Cao Cao, that also works for us. He can't hold on to our eastern front forever. They're sieging us. Okay, that's silly. Okay, at least this is our rebel killing army, so that doesn't really hurt us. You really thought sieging us was a good idea? We'll come back and fight this. But yeah, should be an easy win. Rebels gonna form in Jingzhou next turn, Anding next turn as well. Let's take care of this first. Let's sit inside.
我已归来，欢呼吧！
稍事休息。如此精兵良将，不为我所用，真是可惜了。
讨平乱贼，澄清四海。
We'll skip ahead to here. She'll grab this. We can probably wait till we get all the pieces. Trying to tweak it a little. We'll still get the rebellion here. Maybe we'll delay it, yeah, by a turn. Just so that they have the right timing. I guess we could actually start building it. It's more expensive, but it's more efficient in terms of waiting time. We'll just fight them.
唯有扫清六合，天下才能平定。
Get the garrison too. Yeah, they have no chance.
无心似火，不屈不灭。
Once again, forgot to switch to Jiaxu for the perception and patience capture rate. But we should have a follow-up fight with them as well, so not all hope is lost. And plus, there's really no one there we actually want to capture. Zhang Yan's never going to work for us. He's faction leader.
还是继续在此饶。
Alright, so now we got the double guerrilla deployment. Maybe we play around with that and hit them from behind. There's really no point, but just for fun, perhaps. Terrain-wise, this looks okay. We're kind of downhill. Maybe going behind is better. There's a lot of trees, though. Not a huge fan of the trees. Because I'm not sure where we would be. Alright, we'll start in range. They would have to turn their army around, but we might light that on fire ourselves. Do a sort of smaller setup. I don't expect a lot of cavalry options, but let's get them over here. They got the horses. We'll just move far away and so we don't get intercepted. I mean, we can afford to waste a few shots, see if we can light up some forests. Alright, we got the rest charging at us, it's fine. I believe Zhang Yan's wife, although part of a bandit faction, is not actually a bandit. So no poison volley. I'll go kill her ahead of time. He's unbreakable, but she does need to die. Actually, can we kill the strategist? Zhang Yan's gonna be a cavalry type of kill in the future. Unless she is friends with
专心战斗，
with
应战
with him as well, and then we're giving her a heal.
言辞粗
Maybe we're just trying to rout
我要
him.
原样
A few
奉还
shots. We gotta pay attention to that.
准备开战，跑步，注意，
It's moving a lot.
做好准备，挺住，马兵准备，抓紧，赶快，诸军待命，准备开战，稳住，发射，鼓起勇气。
Actually, I don't need my cavalry to do anything
太
here.
弱了。
临死之前，还要我先拔了你舌头不成？
准备就绪，向前，
Yeah, we can't shoot him. He's basically evading us.
时机已至，跑起来，时机已至，进军，
We will be ready to flank though whenever they commit.
赶快，赶快，顽强不屈，加快脚步，逃兵听命，快，加快速度，跑起
All right,
来
got the kill.
不要留情，准备就绪，发矢车就绪，顽强不屈，速速前进，注意，准备就绪，挺住，片甲不留，
Sent two that way.
冲啊，杀呀，进攻，不要留情，举起长矛，准备好了，杀光敌军，做好准备，
Are we remounted?
快跑！上吧，你尽可做得更好。
有趣啊！你又能鼓唇弄舌，又懂战场厮杀。
We do have flame now. That does help.
马军准备。
Oh, can't fight here anymore.
啊！敌军士兵正在溃逃，
挺住！赶快，赶快！挺住！做好准备，尽情厮杀，诛灭敌军，速速前进！挺住！杀！杀！
Don't want to engage those.
进攻！时机已至，杀！杀光敌军！跑起来！注意！快快快！时机已至，准备开战！
All right, so he's down two. These two cavalry probably will lose. Too many spears here.
准备好了，顽强不屈，不要留情，快快快，鼓起勇气，准备就绪，进攻！敌军，勇士在此，准备开战，准备好了，加快脚步，加速前进，加快速度，准备就绪，加速
All
前
right,
进
they peeled out just fine.
跑起来，注意，上，在。
He's on foot now. Okay.
做快点，长矛在手，列阵，士兵列阵，跑起来，片甲不留，杀呀！加快速度，冲啊！
I mean, someone's gonna have to kill him. It's probably gonna be the cavalry.
起勇气，快，扑灭敌军，注意，准备就绪，
We'll let them fire. Probably firing at those. Or here.
起勇气，准备
You
开
two
战，
kill that.
挺住，
Keep chasing.
做好准备，鼓起勇气，时机已至。
哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
进攻，准备好了，加快脚步。
Alright, we'll let the garrison take over. Losing too many cavalry here.
驻守在此，骑兵听命，赶快，赶快，
顽强不屈。
共同准备就绪，准备开战。准备好了，诛灭敌军，准备开战。在，注意，尽情厮杀。骑兵就绪，动作快点儿，顽强不屈，逃兵听命。
我军士兵正在四散而逃。
准备就绪，
Yeah, the cavalry died over there. Keep running. Archer, shoot this. Oh, giant died. Cavalry got him. I mean, we're gonna eventually upgrade these cavalry to this Yonu Cav. Xiliang caps that we have. So losing them here is not that bad. We might start considering a northern attack now that Yuan Shao and Zhang Yan both attacking us. We'll let them rest in the trade port once we retake
我
it.
军如有天助，气焰大盛。
We did catch them. And like I said, Zhang Yan's never going to join us, and maybe we can just settle for the axe.
这样，我们
You're
就
good for 800.
这次饶你们一命。快滚回去吧！点燃激情，痛击敌军。
We'll take the casualty.
乱军终于得以平息。
I think we overflew a couple points there. Bit unfortunate. And like I said, we're going to upgrade the cavalry. We can't upgrade these yet. One more rank and then we can do heavy, but I don't think we want to do heavy at this point. We don't have a good landing spot when we do want to cross over. Because it's Xu Huang and Gong Sun Zan here, our vassal here, enemy, 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 all hiding inside. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, now he wants peace. I think we can give it to him because we're probably not going to be able to reach him in 10 turns. So I might as well try to get some value back and get compensated for this war. And by the time we reach him, you know, we'll be able to declare war on him again. Alright, so we're good. Rebel hunting, colonizing the north, and then we'll sail this army down. We'll land over here. We'll have to colonize Sihe as well. We probably would go back to war with Xu Huang and wipe him out. He might be our next target. We might just wait till this army heals up, 3 turns-ish. Sounds about right, about 3 turns. Even the worst units, about 3 turns. And then we'll land in Hedong. We'll pick up some of these territory. And then we'll also land over here with Ma Chao's army. And then we'll have her finish colonizing the interior. He will make a pit stop and then just head over here. Wipe him out. Wipe out the north. Take control of this entire thing. Hopefully maintain that friendship with Cao Cao, which we're going to do next turn as well. Basically give him the intimidation for something. Maybe even just for a little bit of money. Just to stay friendly, and then we'll see how that goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you all next time. Bye!